Hi guys, welcome to Energize Coaching. Here we're going to take a look at an exercise called a dead stop Romanian deadlift. Now this variation of an RDL is fantastic for people who might get a little bit of discomfort in the lower back area because it enables us to reset at the bottom and then focus on muscle activation before we come back up. Okay, we're not balanced precariously holding a weight with tension through here. We're able to rest at the bottom and reset before driving back up. Okay, now before we add load, we need to make sure we're doing the right things without load. Okay, so I'm going to rest a broom handle on the back of Deanna's head and also at the bottom of her back there. And I wanted to perform a few reps just to make sure that we're keeping that spine in neutral throughout the movement. Okay, now one thing I want you to notice, and I'll point this out when she returns to the top, if you look at Deanna's eye line, just wait there at the top a second, Deanna, sorry. If you look at Deanna's eye line there, that is at 90 degrees to her spine. Now, as she slowly moves down through the range, stop, it's still at 90 degrees. Bit more, it's still at 90 degrees. So we are keeping that cervical spine in neutral. Now, if you lift your head up from that position there, and drop down again, we've now created what we call cervical extension. The cervical part of the spine here is in extension. What will happen is lower down the back in the lumbar area will mirror that, and we'll walk away from the exercise with a sore lower back. So it's important that we maintain that 90-degree angle of vision throughout the set. Okay, now I can see that she can do that fine without load, so let's add some weight and see how that goes. Okay, so if you stand up straight, and we want you looking straight ahead to create that 90 degrees. Okay, now as the bar slides down the legs, Deanna is thinking about hinging at the hips. Okay, this is a posterior chain exercise, and she's thinking about hinging and pushing the glutes back towards the wall behind her. Okay, and then in that bottom position there, we're thinking about pressure through the ground and using the glutes and hamstrings to straighten out that hip joint. Okay, if you do a few reps for me. Good. Now notice tempo, slow and controlled descent where the hamstrings and glutes are lengthening. And then after that dead stop reset at the bottom, she's thinking about driving down, glutes and hamstrings activating to straighten up. And if you watch her head position at every single stage of that movement, she's got that 90-degree angle of vision. Okay, 2 more reps. Now a great analogy to use in this exercise, if you were Deanna, she's visualizing a big red button on the wall behind her, and she's trying to move her glutes horizontally towards that button. And that will create a really good hip hinge. Okay, thanks, Deanna. So that is a dead stop RDL.